Hello, beautiful people. Again, this is Tanya and Susan tuning in again. And this is our second video on myth busting for meditation. And we are empowering me again, the two of us, and we are bringing to you all the things that you can do through meditation. And this is just the beginning. So we're just talking about the things that lots of people believe about meditation that aren't necessarily true. So we're talking about our own experiences as well. So today we are talking about the fact that a lot of people believe that when you meditate, you have to empty your mind completely. So maybe Susan, do you want to start? Because I know you've got some good stuff about this.
Yeah, I know. Lots of times, almost everybody who's come to meditation, you come because something's going on in your life that is unpleasant, your mind's busy, and it's frustrating. And so that's usually the entry point for a lot of people. And one of their first thoughts that they think of is that they want to stop their mind, stop the thinking, stop the overwhelm. And the first thing I want to say is that it is the nature of the mind to think.
Yeah.
That's its nature. It's the nature of your salivary glands to give you saliva. It's the nature of the mind to think. So it is not about stopping your thinking
Yeah.
and putting a pause on it because it's not possible. So what is it about? It's about steadying the mind, might be another word for some people, calming down the mind. It's about addressing the overwhelm so that you have full access to the gift that your mind is.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, the thing that struck me most, I think, um, it was I think I saw a very short video. It was done by a Buddhist monk, and he said, "Take a breath." And then he said, "There you are. You've just meditated." And
Yeah.
so, like, I was like, "Hang on a second." So there's something about breathing. So usually you use breathing as an anchor, but the anchor exists to bring your mind back to the present moment. So the anchor can be breathing. You can concentrate on your breathing, but it can also be anything else. It could be sounds in the room. You could be seeing, like, if you have your eyes closed, you could be seeing like shimmering lights behind your eyes. It could be the feeling of your um, feet on the floor if you're sitting down, just the feeling of your weight on the floor. That could be your anchor, or anything really. I was one lady I worked with, her anchor was her hands on her knees, the feeling of warmth that was created by her hands on her knees. So what you do in meditation is you first find that anchor, that place where you're comfortable coming back to, and then you just try and notice. So if you're using the breath, for example, you start to take a few breaths and you feel your breath wherever you're feeling the breath. Could be in your nose or in your mouth or in your chest or your belly. And so you're breathing, and then at some point, so you're concentrating on your breathing, you'll notice that your mind's gone off and wandering. So it's kind of planning what you're going to do during the day, or it could be sort of restless, thinking, what am I doing here? Like sitting here, like doing nothing and trying to concentrate on what's this, what the point of this? Um, or it could be anything. And your mind just tends to wander like that. It just sort of goes off without you really being conscious of it. And the thing, see, most of the people, most people spend most of their life lost in thought and they don't even realize it. So, this incredible thing that is meditation is basically a practice. So, you practice like with your anchor, whatever it is. Okay, let's say it's my feeling of my feet on the floor. Okay, I'm going to really touch into sensing. the sensation of my feet on the floor. And I'm going to concentrate on that until I realize that my mind's gone off and thinking about something else. And you'll find sometimes it's about 10 seconds, not even. And the more you do that, the more you become aware of your thoughts. So imagine the consequences, the incredible effect that that can have when you become aware of your thoughts, that you're lost in thought. You can bring yourself back. You don't have to go down that road of the self critic. Suddenly, you become aware that there's a self critic with you. So, the more you meditate, so that's meditation. It's not about emptying your mind, it's about practicing coming back to your anchor and being aware of thoughts happening and when they're coming in when you're lost in thought. And it does take practice, but it is life changing.
I think that's a really good point that meditation is simply present moment awareness.
Yeah.
Now, I can imagine for some people, they're going, oh, there's so much going on in my life that I don't really want a present moment awareness.
Yeah,
The
true.
facts are that they're affecting you whether you're conscious of your thoughts or not. They're running the show. So you can consciously choose them, or the subconscious thoughts are running the show. So
Yeah.
what we want to do is become aware of those thoughts and decide which ones to keep. Oh, I got that one when I was a 4 year old. Do I want to keep it? Is it serving me anymore? Do I want to let it go? Maybe there is one you want to keep. Maybe there's one you want to let go of. Maybe there's one you want to look at a little bit more. It's under the radar, and that is running the show. And
Yeah.
so you're allowing yourself to just see what's there and then choose what you want. And it starts with training the busy puppy because it's just a busy puppy. I mean, the science, I forget the numbers of how many thoughts we have every minute is an insane number. So we just want to be aware, we want to choose. And what it feels like is that they slow down.
Mm.
They slow down. I don't know how, as an athlete, being in the zone is the
Yeah.
way I describe it, but it's like being in the zone where you can see it. I recently had a situation where someone was doing, in my family, was doing an old pattern.
Yeah.
And I was able to go, oh, wow, they're doing it. What do I want to do about it? So rather than reacting as I would have, I was able to stay present and then respond and realize, oh, that's alienating a third person. So I turned to that person and I was able to be present with them. That's what like in the zone feels like. And it was light and it wasn't anything that normally would have been upsetting, just had like no negative effect. It felt so good. I was really proud of myself.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of work to get there. Work, I mean, in practice sense.
Yeah.
And so the first thing is just steadying the mind and making friends with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I would, did you want to say something else before I give a little suggestion?
Yeah, sure. Well, I was just going to say that you can make it easy for yourself. So that's probably what you were about to say is like it doesn't have to be hard. You can start off. It was just that what you were saying reminded me of a quote that I love by Viktor Frankl, who wrote about the meaning of life. It's called Man's Search for Meaning. And he says everything happens in the pause. In the pause, you can choose who you want to be. And that's what meditation does. It doesn't empty your mind, it allows you to be aware of what's going on when you practice. And so it allows you then to choose who you are in any moment. So that's a fantastic, beautiful thing and is really life changing. So sorry to interrupt you. Go on.
No, that's perfect because that's freedom.
Yes,
That's freedom.
exactly.
And so my suggestion would be enjoy your sit.
That's right.
Sit and enjoy it. Don't get bent out of shape about whether you're doing it right or doing it wrong. Enjoy and give yourself the gift of a few minutes of peace. And we will talk more in future videos about how that benefits you and how to work with what comes up. But for now, take a few minutes and enjoy it.
That's right. You can do it every day. It only has to be for a minute, and we're going to show you a bit more of the practical side of things, like how, there are sort of ways to sit and stuff like that. But we'll be moving on and showing you that at a later date. So thank you for your presence.
Thank you.
See you soon for more, and see you soon, Susan. Susan, thank you so much. Okay, bye.